If you're excited for more on our board game Cosmic Conquest, we're going to have a lot more IRL videos coming soon. But in the meantime, J Crane, Ryotin, and one of the developers of our game, Jordy, played a few rounds on Tabletop Simulator. Check that out here.
And then we're just kind of going to just get right into the swing of things here and play a couple of turns for you guys and show you what's going on.
I'm so ready.
Yeah. I am very hyped.
To start things off, what we'll do is we'll take our Armory deck here and we're going to give it a shuffle and we're going to reveal the top 5 cards of the Armory deck. Such. And I'm slower than molasses doing this stuff, guys, so bear with me.
We believe in you.
I can do it if I try hard. All right, Armory revealed, and we have our planet tiles here. So what we're going to want to do is give these a shuffle as well. And then we're going to reveal our game board. And feel free, guys, if you want to hop in here and help me place these tiles all nice and neat like.
Oh, you said the key word right there, neat. That is not anything that I do.
Yeah. I knew J Crane had it, though. I know what your capabilities are by now. But
you know what? I really do appreciate that. We're all good at something. Me being neat and organized when it comes to like placing things or writing, it's just not one of them.
I take a fake it till you make it approach with being neat and organized. All right,
I mean, in my head, it's neat.
All right, so once we have our planet tiles revealed, you are going to execute a snake-style draft, or you can just randomly distribute contender cards to players, whichever suits your play style. For just the sake of learning here, we're just going to kind of pick a Sentinel, Destroyer, and Savior each here, and we're going to place these nice and neat right over your calculator right here, and I will show you why we place it as such here in a minute.
Again, you said the key word, nice and neat.
I know I'm really making you work for it tonight, but
I'm giving it my all right now.
I promise you, the juice is worth the squeeze, my friend. And you're going to notice that I have these kind of black game pieces on top of the contender for the TTS mod. These are actually going to be utilized for other game modes, so we can take these and kind of lay these off to the side right here. We're not going to need them for this session tonight. We will, however, in the future, hopefully future videos. I don't know. I think we can get that in the schedule, guys, and we will we'll explain some of the other game modes that we have in store for you guys. So yeah, we put these right over our calculators right here. And as I said before, we have these dice kind of representing your cooldowns. Your sword's going to represent your combat action. Your shield's going to represent your support action. If you look and kind of zoom into the contenders right here, on its awaken side, you're going to notice that you have passive ability. You're going to have a combat action at the top and a support action at the bottom that you'll be able to use in different phases of combat. You're actually going to start the game on its awakened side. So if you flip the contender over, you'll notice, its unrivaled side, it has just the passive ability. So it's kind of the base version of your contender, and throughout the game, you'll meet certain criteria, whether it be just spending XP throughout your recovery phase, or you might have armory cards that let you awaken your unrivaled contenders, or vice versa. You might also be able to, find a sneaky armory card to turn your opponent's awakened contenders back to unrivaled, which is always fun gameplay too. Good wholesome gameplay here. So once we have these flipped, we are going to start in reverse draft order. Let's say, just for argument's sake here, Zach, you are the reverse draft order. You got to draft last in the snake draft, so you are going to place your game piece on any planet of your choice.
Absolutely.
Followed by J Crane and then myself.
So I'm going to look at the different planets here, and I will start off on. Yeah, I'm gonna start off on Avalon.
Very nice.
It's always safe.
Okay. And I will pick to start on. Let's go with Zenith Prime.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna set the mood early, stating that I came here for business. I'm gonna start on Evelon too, because I want the smoke tonight. I'm right here by Raya. What you gonna do, bud?
All right,
Um,
all right. So
so
we're going full steam ahead.
we're full steam ahead. And I will start since I was last to place my piece down. And what we'll do is we're going to start in our recovery phase. So if you want to kind of pull the turn order card up, Zach, and you can kind of see what we have to work with here in our recovery phase, you are going to reduce your cooldowns on your contender by 1. We're just starting here. I haven't used any of my contender abilities, nor have I awakened anybody, so I will not do that. And I can gain 2 XP. So we have these healthy looking chips right here to determine your XP. You're going to have the 1 XP indicators and the 5 XP indicators right here. So I'm going to gain 2 of these from our magic stacks right here, and I'm going to put these in my XP pool.
Well deserved.
The
Well
next thing,
deserved.
the next thing we'll do is resolve any effects or abilities. I don't have any effects or abilities that are happening right now, so we will go directly into the armory phase. Here, I can purchase any amount of armory cards I'd like. Before I get to buying cards, I can choose to spend 2 XP to reset the armory, which I would then take all of these, put them in the discard pile, and then reveal 5 new armory cards. And I have to do that before I go and buy cards. So if I'm going to do that during my armory phase, have to indicate, okay, I'm going to reset, and then I can go and buy cards. I'm not going to do that. I will spend, however, 2 XP to buy the support action Collective Intelligence. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to immediately reveal a new armory card. And then I'm going to take 2 XP here and put that back into the bank. I will then see. I'm not going to do anything else here in my armory phase. We'll go immediately to my action phase. So for my action phase, each player is going to get 2 combinations of any actions they want to do, whether it be move or combat, or move or combat. I am going to start here by just going straight into combat with Zach here. So to initiate combat, you can flip your player guide card or your turn order card right here, and it's going to reveal your combat steps. So step 1 being targeting. I am going to choose Fangin, which is my destroyer, to attack Zach's destroyer here. Which yours seems to be Genesis right here. All
Oh,
right.
I'm over here.
Oh, you're over here. I'm sorry. All right, you have.
I mean, no. You're right. I'm
Okay,
Genesis.
you confuse me. I am Genesis. All right. All right. So.
Wait, no.
Step
This is
1.
these are my cards. These aren't. He's messing with you. These are these.
Control.
This is him right there.
This is I'm over here. Okay.
One of you's trolling me hard.
He is.
Okay, so I'm attacking Shadow Blade, Zach. Okay. Fangin's coming in at Shadow Blade right here. Step 1, I have successfully targeted. Now we're going to roll. Both people are going to roll dice simultaneously. So what we'll do is highlight our dice here. We're going to give him a roll real quick. He's going to roll the rule book apparently too.
I don't know how that even got targeted.
All right. And then we will go into step 3, reroll. The attacking player can pick up any number of dice here, and then choose to reroll. I'm going to risk it here. I'm going to keep this 1 shield, and I'm going to keep 2 of these single swords. But I'm going to try to risk it for some double swords here. and see if we hit any. We don't. All right. So defender will have their opportunity to reroll.
Okay, I am. I don't mind taking damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and reroll this shield, and I got a shield again.
And it's
So
a shield.
I
All right,
have
you will accept
4-1.
All right, so now we have the defender support action. So if any of his contenders were awakened, which they are not yet, you would be able to you would be able to basically use their ability, or any support action armory card that they have in their hand. Which I have mine over here. I need to flip that over because once you buy a card, just becomes private information at that point. However, if you buy a card and a player wants to look at it before you buy it, they may. But once it's in your hand, private info. Let's see here. I'm assuming you don't have any support action to use since you haven't had an opportunity to do much yet, but get attacked.
I was about to say, you took your first turn and said immediately that you're going to swing on me, so I don't have anything.
Yeah. And then I am not going to use any actions myself. We are going to go and resolve damage here. So we're going to determine that by the the final combat value. So we'll calculate any shields he has, which he has 1 here, to my swords, which I have 5. So he's gonna take 4 damage. I'm gonna take 3 damage back because he's attacking for 4 at me, and I only have 1 shield. Before you resolve damage, you will look at your passives, make sure you don't have anything lingering there. Like, for instance, Fangin, Wisdom of the Ages, if you want to scroll over here to Fangin. His passive is whenever Fangin is engaged in combat, restore 2 health to a contender you control if you choose not to reroll any dice during your reroll step. I chose to reroll, so I won't be able to gain access to that Shadow Blade during the recovery phase. So we passed that. You won't be able to utilize that. So
Correct.
I'm going to take 4. You're going to take 3.
You'll take 3. I'll take 4.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'll take 3. You'll take 4. And then that is my first action. I am going to then. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to move to Dracaroth here. And we will go into my conquest phase, which I cannot meet the criteria here. If you look at Dracaroth, your planets have a conquer, overthrow condition to gain control of the planet. If nobody actively has control of a planet, you'll be able to conquer it by meeting the conquer condition. If somebody has control of the planet, you will have to overthrow it and meet the overthrow condition. For Dracaroth, I have to reduce the health of an awakened contender I control by 5, which I don't have any awakened contenders yet. We'll have to wait on that. So I will pass turn to good friend Ryo over here.
Okay,
no, wouldn't it be me? It's in reverse order, right?
Reverse draft order clockwise. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, my bad. So
no, you're good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go into my recovery. I have no cooldown, so I don't have to worry about that. I do gain 2 experience points. 1, 2. I resolve any abilities, which I don't have any. I can awaken if I want to, but I will not. So I'll go into my armory phase. I am going to purchase this for 4 and purchase this for 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, put this back, and 7. Thank you. So I will take these, group them.
I don't like the position of that.
Yeah. And then I will put these here for myself. Then I am not. So I'm gonna flip 2 of these. So we'll go 1, 2. Flip them over. And I will go into my action phase. I will move right here.
and I will pass for the rest of my action phase
Nice.
so that I can go into my conquest phase. And I will conquer here because I purchased armory cards totaling 7 or more. So this is mine.
Yep, yep.
So,
All right. So now he has two things he'll do here since he successfully conquered. First, he's going to gain 2 gambit points, which we use these golden calculators here to determine our gambit point total. He's going to gain his planet card right here, which you can honestly put, right here. You can put it right here, wherever you want, wherever you're comfortable with, as long as it's near.
yeah, I think I'll put it right here. This is a good spot.
Because what's important with these guys is this kind of acts as a reminder for your planet passive. So as long as he controls Bardaga, during his recovery phase, he can discard and replace any number of cards from the armory once. So he can do that without having to pay 2 XP, like all of us simps over here.
Jeez. And then I will pass turn with that.
All right, now it's
Oh, and
your
then
turn.
I also gain 1 experience. I forgot
Yes,
about
I'm sorry,
that.
you gain 1
Yes.
XP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boop.
And if we miss a couple of things throughout this, guys, or you find some direct conflict here with the rules as you read it, we're kind of just going live with it here. We're human. We might make some mistakes throughout the way.
It's all about the fun in
It
the
is.
journey.
It is.
So I'm gonna play my turn completely different. I'm about to go extremely aggressive. So recovery phase, I'm gonna go ahead and get my 2 XP. And then I am going to immediately awaken. I'm awaken clarity by paying 5.
Oh, he chose an alternate route. He's like, I'm going to start awakening.
And then I'm gonna pay another 5.
Don't tell me he's awakening.
I'm awakening another one.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
We're starting off. We're starting off different.
Like
Now,
I'm trying to be like Piccolo over here, man, where he's got the weighted training gear on, like he eases into it, like you're full sending it.
I'm full
Oh,
Vegeta right now,
man.
And I'm gonna skip armory because I feel like these cards are good, but I want them to sit there because they're very expensive. And let's use one of my action points. I'm gonna go ahead and move here.
Uh-oh, that's coming.
Yes, Jordy. And we're gonna throw some hands.
Yep. Okay. I should have guessed. Karma.
Let me see. Who do I want to? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pick Clarity.
Oh man.
To attack Gerwin.
All right. Gerwin's about to get a face full of clarity over here. Let's see. All right, so we'll go in. Let me check my passive real quick. Whenever a Gerwin is engaged in combat, I will add 1 shield. And Clarity's passive here. Whenever Clarity is engaged in combat and loses 3 or more health, restore 2 health to another contender you control. Very cheeky.
Very.
All right, so we'll go in and roll.
Oh wait, no! I don't want extra dice.
No,
there we go.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. All right.
Yeah, I don't get why I keep grabbing the rulebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this over here.
Yeah, yep. That's what I was about to do.
I'm gonna keep the shields. I like to protect myself. I'm gonna re-roll these swords here and see if we can't get some double swords or.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun on that.
That's fine. That's fine because I am perfectly fine with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and just re-roll 3. Nice. Okay.
Very nice.
All right. So yeah, I will re-roll these ones right here that were shields. I'm sorry, that were swords, and they're swords again. Okay, so 3-2 coming at you. I have no. Hold on, let me see here. Do I want to use this? I'm not going to use that. No actions on my end. Anything on your end?
Oh, Jordy, we forgot one thing. We're supposed to get 1 XP.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, we forgot that last turn too. All right, so when you engage in combat, both players that are engaged in combat are going to gain an XP, and we'll go ahead and we'll gain another one here for this combat as well. Very good. Good eyes there, Zach.
Okay, so do I want to use in combat? I will hold off on using. Yeah, I will hold off for now.
All right. Yep. So I did nothing. You did nothing. So I'm coming at you for 2. You're taking 1, and you're coming at me for 5. I am taking 3 of that. Sorry, 2 of that.
Yes, and then so I did not take 3 or more. My clarity skill does not go off.
All right. But however, you were in a nice position to take and conquer Dracaroth here, since you have 2 awakened contenders.
Yes, but I'm gonna use my second action point to fight you again.
Oh dang! I tried to talk. I tried
Oh,
to
he
smooth talk
tried.
him.
He
I did the old
tried.
broken back. If you look over here at this awesome planet that you can get, don't mind me. Okay.
And
Great. It shows great wisdom on his end.
so I am going to we're gonna do it again. Clarity into Gearwin one more
Okay.
time.
Clarity into Gearin one more time. All right, let's roll them dice. Dice don't lie.
Let's do
This
it.
time I won't jump the gun and re-roll first. How rude of me.
And
Let's
don't forget
see.
your experience points too.
Oh, yep,
Oh
one
yeah,
experience.
that's
Yep,
right.
I was prepared to forget again until
I was completely going. I was going to forget.
yeah. I always make the joke. We can categorize Cosmic Conquest as a memory game as well as a team building, resource management, territory control game.
I am going to re-roll this shield. Why do I keep? Okay, that's fine. But I did get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 this time.
Okay, I'm going to keep everything that's not a miss because I see 2 here. That's scary. I don't want any misses. So, fun fact with the difference here between the attack defense dice, you'll notice that he's actually going to get 1 extra attack dice when you're attacking. But also, he has no faces with the miss symbol. I do have misses on defense dice, so you're always going to be able to push that extra damage through attacking. It looks like I struck some luck here. I'm coming in with 2 double swords and 2 single swords and 1 shield, so let's get into the action step. I have no support action I'd like to use. Any combat action, support action on your end?
Yes, I am going to actually use one, and I'm
boy.
going to use Shadow Blades. I'm
All
going to
right.
use Violent Tendencies.
All right, so we will go to 3 cooldown on our guy right here. And then Violent Tendencies. Choose one of the defending player's contenders for each double sword in your final combat value. That contender loses 1 health after combat damage is resolved.
And
Very well. So let's go into resolving combat damage, and then we'll resolve violent tendencies. So it looks like I'm taking 4, 5, 6, 7 damage here, and I'm blocking 1 of it. So I am going to take 6 here.
and then I am going to take 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm blocking 1 of it, so I'm going to take 5.
All right, and then after combat damage resolves for violent tendencies, it looks like I'm going to lose 2 health. And who loses that health?
I get to pick, but I'm gonna pick Gearwin.
Yep. Gearwin's taking 2 here.
Oof.
And then now Life and Death activates. I get to restore 2 health to another contender. So I would choose Shadow Blade. And then also Gambit points. Since I did deal 5 or more to opposing contender, I do gain 1 Gambit point.
That is true. That is very true.
And then now I'm all out of actions. I'm gonna go ahead and conquer Dracaroth by having Shadow Blade lose 5 health. And then I will go ahead and conquer it,
Here.
gain 2, and gain myself another XP.
Very, very nice.
Very nice.
That was a well played turn.
That was.
Thank you. Now I have to just fear of whatever comes next to me.
Retaliation's what comes next. But before we get there, we'll look at this top calculator right here, which indicates our turn timer. We're going to start the core game at 10 turns, and you're going to go down to 0 will initiate end game, or the first player to get 20 gambit points. So either one of those will happen first, which will initiate our end game. From there, the player that initiates end game, you will finish the turns for that turn cycle, and then you will finish the game. At that point, you will look at the state of the game, and you have end of game bonus points, which you can see at the bottom of your gambit point card right here. You will tally up any bonus points you might have, and then you will have your winner by gambit points at that point. All right, so getting into my recovery phase here, I am going to gain a nice 2 XP right here, which feels lovely. I do not have cooldowns. I am going to get things shaken here with Fangin, so I am going to awaken him by spending 5 XP. We will go into our armory phase here. I am going to... I'm going to buy mechanized restoration for 5.
Really?
Let me take 5 of these. Sorry, I should have just been putting them up here. Back to the shortcut. There wasn't much of a shortcut. All right, so 5 XP. I've bought my weapon. Action cards go to your hand. Weapon cards must be attached immediately. So I'm going to attach this to my guy Fangin right here.
Oh, no.
Now for mechanized restoration, the attached contender restores 2 health during your recovery phase. During your recovery phase, I may send that weapon to the discard pile to awaken an unrivaled contender I control. It's a very good utility. Let's replace this one right here. What do we got? Another nice weapon. I'll save that for one of you folks. Let's see. Let's see.
My wheels are turning. My wheels are turning, Jordy.
I'm not gonna. These are very expensive armory cards. So
Yeah, they are.
That's why I kept them there. I said these are expensive.
I'm gonna fall back for a minute here. We'll get into the meat and cheese here in the action phase. I am going to spend 2 XP to traverse. So we haven't touched on traverse yet. So once per turn during your action phase, as a free action, you can spend 2 XP which I will do, to traverse to any planet, which I will just move right over here to Bardaga, occupied by my good friend Jay Crane here.
Don't come near me.
I chose violence today. if you haven't realized yet. So I still have my 2 actions now, which I'm going to use one of my actions to go into an attack here. Let's attack Genesis with Fangin here.
You should have never came to this city. You're in the wrong place.
So we'll go in. We'll go in and roll both of our dice simultaneously here. Wait, hold on. Let me check his passive. Ageless Champion for Genesis. If an opponent activates or plays a support action or combat action card, whenever Genesis is engaged in combat, the opposing engaged contender loses 1 health.
That's right.
So that stops me.
Yep, picked the wrong guy.
I
told you picked the wrong guy. Should have never came here.
Right? I know. I didn't do my homework. All right, for reroll step, we're going to choose these 4 down here. We will reroll, test our luck. We have 2 double swords, 2 single swords, and 2 shields. So we'll go let you reroll here.
I'm not re-rolling. You're taking all this damage. I told you came to the wrong town.
Let's again, man. My charisma stats in this game must be like very low compared to y'all's team because my charisma rolls are not working for me right now. Let's
So
see.
now I get my I get to use my support actions.
Yes.
So I will use.
Oh, I keep forgetting what's in your hand.
I will play this. Attacking player loses 1 XP and 1 gambit point. If the defending contender has 10 or less health, which you don't, I can add 4 to my final. But yeah, just lose that experience, and if you happen to have a
It's
gambit,
on you. I don't have any gambit points. I will lose an XP.
You want me to
Yep,
use
we'll just
discard
put
right
that
there?
right next.
Yep.
Right next to the deck will indicate our discard. All right, so I will go into my combat action, and I am going to use Celestial Breath here. We'll go to 3 cooldown. So this is not the same as playing a combat action or support. You are activating a contender ability. You are playing Armory card.
Ooh, but my ability is if the opponent activates or plays, so that will count. So could you please lose 1 health, please?
Yeah. Yep, I can. Sorry, reading is fundamental apparently in the world of board games. So I'm going to lose 1 right here.
Oh yeah, and that's immediate too.
Yep,
Wow.
it is. It's immediate.
Yep. I will then add 4 sword to my final combat value. If an opposing contender has a weapon attached, which you don't,
I do not.
we'll send that to the discard pile. So we'll add 4. So 4, 6, 8, 10 coming at you. You have no shield, so you're taking every bit of that 10.
I will take this.
I am blocking 2, so I'm hit for 4 damage.
Yep.
5 actually, since you did that sneaky passive on me. How rude.
So my question: so would that proc getting the gambit points since he dealt 5 damage?
Yes. I will get the gambit point, but so I will not have to get rid of 1 though.
And then I gain a gambit point too, right? Because I did at least 5.
You only did 4.
No, I did 5.
Sorry, you did 5. Yeah, you did. Yep. Sorry, you will gain a gambit point.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like somebody has the most gambit points right now.
Hey, don't pay attention to me. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm watching.
Let's see. I have 1 more action to use here. I am going to move up here. I'm gonna hit and run, go to Zenith Prime here, and I'm gonna conquer Zenith Prime since I have the least amount.
Oh, okay.
Genius.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
To 3, I'll gain an XP. All right, and that is my turn.
Sweet. It is my turn. All right, so we're gonna do recovery. I don't have any cooldown, so I don't have to go down, but I do gain my 2 experience points. Let's put these here. Resolve any abilities, which I don't think I have anything that is going to resolve right now, which is okay. I could, because of my Bardaga, I could use my ability. However, I will not be using that ability. You guys keep all those expensive things there. I will spend 5 though to awaken. So there should be 2 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Help you.
Thank you.
Just remember that.
Yes, and I will. Yeah, right. I will do this, and now, oh, Jordy, it's not looking good for you.
Yeah, Jordy, it's not looking good for you at all, buddy.
You hit me quite hard, Jordy.
I helped though.
You hit him for 10.
You
You
did.
hit him really hard. Why would you do such a thing?
I am going to move 1 over right here.
This is why Cosmic Conquest is a social interaction game right here. I was able to sweet talk my way out of aggro.
And then for my second one, I will fight. I will send Genesis at Clarity. We each get our experience point.
Why are you tagging me? I didn't do
Listen,
nothing.
sometimes you just gotta attack the guy that looks like the threat at the moment. So
Maybe I'm taking things too far.
I don't know. I feel like Jordy's on a conquest to conquest himself. Like, so let's do that.
No. Okay, wait. I will. Yes, yeah. Attack me. Guess what? You know why? I have a passive ability. I'm gonna activate the effect of my planet. Awakened contenders you control gain 1 additional combat die when engaged in combat.
That's
Ooh,
So
fine.
big.
I
That's
get
big
an
time.
extra defender die.
I don't think he took that into account when he chose you to attack.
It's not gonna end as well as he thinks it is, but let's see, right?
Let's see. Let's do this. Yeah,
Ready?
I don't
ready.
lie.
Go. What happens if you like throw the dice actually off the table? Like, do you just lose that dice?
No, you just re-roll them.
Okay.
We're all friends here.
And then this is. Oh, I'm just trying to grab this
Oh,
one. There you go.
goodness gracious.
All right.
I will say
So,
it's harder to roll dice on TTS.
yeah, let's.
I can't activate none of my skills because like you said with Genesis, right?
No, you can, but you're going to get paid 1 life.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Jordy, question. So since Clarity is a passive skill, so it's not actually activating, that won't trigger Genesis, right?
Correct.
Got it.
All right. So I'm gonna re-roll 1. Let's re-roll this guy right here.
That's fair.
Perfect. All right, your turn.
All right, so I'm 100% going to re-roll my misses. And I will keep these because you only have 10. And I think I can actually do something. I think I can do something nasty. Come on. No! Okay, that's
Let's
fine.
go.
That's fair.
All right, so
I'm
what are
sorry,
you
the
at?
extra combat dice really helped. That's all I'm saying.
So I am a 5-2. What are you?
I am a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a 6-1.
Okay, and then now it's your turn to use supporting actions if you'd like.
Oh, you're not using any combat?
No, you go first. I go second.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get Alpha Aster out of here. But I can't use it, so I will pass it. Unfortunately, you got me there.
All right. Well, I will use for the first one, I'm going to use Unrivaled Tactician. So I get to add a double sword to my final combat. Then each contender the defending player controls loses 1 life. So please, and that's after combat. So just remember that. So now I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a 7-2 now. And then I will also use my card right here, which adds 3 attack and 3 defense to me. So that is a...
Wow, you're doing for 10.
A 10-5 coming your way.
Wow. So I'll take 9.
Boom. And then you will do, 1 damage to me, if I'm correct?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 1.
Yep. I gain a gambit point because I did at least 5.
Do we gain our XP for fighting?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I did. Yep.
And then Clarity skill will proc. Since I took 3 or more, Shadow Blade will gain 2.
And then everybody's gonna lose 1 from my now that damage is done from Unrivaled Tactician.
Got it.
And do I get 1 gambit point for every 5 damage that I do? Or is it just 1 for the whole thing?
So you're going to only do that once per turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I'm sorry. It's not once per turn, but once per combat.
Got it. So I gained my 1 for doing at least that damage. Then I will now traverse for free. So I will take 1, 2. I'm gonna.
So you're running.
And I am going to run to right here.
Ooh, we picked a spot that's hard to get to. He's going to make you pay to chase him.
I will enter my conquest phase, and I will conquer this because I used an attack action.
Okay.
This is boom. I will take this bad boy right here. And I am done for turn, man.
Huh.
And
So,
then my cooldown's gonna go to 3. Oh, not this one.
yeah, that was a good turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and start recovery. I'm gonna go ahead and gain 2 XP, and then I'm about to chain off some things here. Jordy, let me know if I can actually do it in this order. Because if I can, this is gonna be great.
Before you do that, you're going to want to reduce that cooldown over here to 2. Yep.
Yes.
Now we're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna activate cybernetic enhancements. So during the recovery phase, I'm gonna pay 2 XP, and then I gain the passability of a weapon. And guess who has a weapon that I want? Jordy does.
Ooh. Ooh.
So then, since I have the ability of it, so my question is, so I have the ability, I get to pick who gets the 2 health, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm going to do this. So during the recovery phase, I'm going to gain 2 health on clarity.
Okay.
And then, so my other question is, can I activate the second skill? Because I said I gave all the effects of it.
Let's see. Whenever during recovery phase, you may pay 2 XP to gain the passive of any weapon contender controls till end of turn. Yeah, I don't see why not. Even though
Whose ability
we are
is that? If you don't, I didn't know whose ability.
that's on mechanized restoration, my weapon right here. So
no, but I
during,
mean, which one of his abilities gave him
Shadowblade.
Shadowblade's passive, cybernetic enhancement.
Ooh, that's very
I
cool.
would say this one's tricky, but you do gain the passive ability of it, but you won't be able to use it, if that makes sense, because you don't have like a physical card to discard
Okay.
to the discard pile.
Okay, so you probably think where my mind was at.
Like you have the text on the card, but you can't meet the criteria to gain the effect.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, so for Cosmic Conquest, it's not you have to do exactly what the card says. You don't do as much as you can.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Because that would have been that. See, that would have been nasty. That this an awaken.
I'm gonna put that in parentheses until subject to change.
So subject to change.
That's the big part of this this beta testing phase before we get into GameFound 2 is to spread the awareness and get folks playing on Tabletop Simulator. But this is a really unique opportunity for folks to get in and be the first early adopters of gameplay. And your voice matters, your opinion matters. So if you have good feedback or throughout course of games, if we need to change some things and some aspects of it, those are definitely not off the table. But as of right now, that is how you would resolve, or that is the intent with how you would resolve that effect.
Okay, because I 100% was about to awaken for free, but since I can't,
okay, while I'm at it, let me discard an invisible card.
and let me just awaken
here,
and just say good turn, right? Good turns. Yeah. So since I can't do that, I will go ahead and finally leave my recovery phase, and we're gonna go ahead and enter the armory phase, and I do want to finally buy something. Oh yes, I will go ahead and pay 6.
I've had my eye on Conquering Mike this whole game, and he's just coming in and taking it.
Oh wait, which way? Oh no, I'm not doing Conquer Mike. I'm going
durability.
Yes,
nice.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, this is what okay. Let me figure out who I want to attach it to. Clarity, it's been hit enough, so let me equip it onto Shadowblade. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this 6, and we will.
Yeah, I mean the way you've been playing with Clarity, you could probably tack a couple extra health on old Shadowblade there. Throughout this turn.
I Probably can. You know, I will attach it to
No,
clarity.
I was saying I think you were right. Like you attach it to Shadow Blade, but if you intend on attacking with clarity and you're able to meet that requirement, you can put Shadow Blade up to like 17 this turn, possibly.
Because you know,
or not. I could be wrong.
let me see. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna keep it equipped here. I'm gonna stay committed, and then now I'm gonna go ahead and go into my action phase. Now, I have 1 XP left. Can't really get to anyone, but that's fine. That's fine. I like it, Picasso, because I am going to. Yeah, I can reach one of you guys. And this is Jordy, right?
Yeah, Jordy's green.
I am green.
And you would definitely have the same amount of game points as me, so I can't do that. You
might just have to take an L this turn.
I think I actually do. And I am going to use my action points, and I am going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm going to end turn.
All right. So
now here comes the positioning part of Cosmic Conquest.
Yes, definitely. With the modular game board, you're going to find different game setups, but you can use movement in your favor here. Whether it be if you are using XP to traverse or just trying to position yourself like you did right here, just into the outskirts and let people come to you. You can kind of take the fight where you need to, or have people kind of fight on your terms, which makes this game really interesting and just adds a layer of complexity to the whole shape of the game, which is really fun. We will go through one more turn cycle here, and then we will wrap up this intro video. We're going to start in the armory. The recovery, where I'm going to gain 2 XP here. I am not going to awaken another contender yet. We'll go to the cooldowns and get that cooldown at 2 right there. Let's take a look at the armory. Still not enough for Conquering Might, so I'm going to hold off for now. Excuse me, on buying things. Let's go straight to the straight to action. I think I am going to. I think I can get a weapon. I think I can get another weapon next turn if I recycle the army, because I really don't want Bronze Bracer Shield. Not to say that that's a bad card, but it just does not suit my game plan right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to action phase move to Earth with 1 action. My second action, move to Cogheim, and I'm going to try to position myself for a next turn conquer on Cogheim. And I will pass turn to you.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. All right, so I will reduce my cooldown. However, because I have Eldrelor, I get to reduce it by 2. So,
that is correct.
Eldrelor is a really good passive.
Bam! Let's go down to 1. Then I will gain my 2 experience. Let's take it from here. 1, 2. I will not be awakening anybody. However, I will use my Bardaga ability to let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of this bad boy. I don't need anybody taking anything from me.
Oh man. Okay.
Let's get rid of.
What a troll!
Like,
Let's get rid of this one. That one's alright. And I don't want anybody restoring, so let's do all 4 of these.
So do they get discarded or do they just go back in the deck?
They go to the discard pile.
Yep.
Man, that's even worse. Okay, that is even worse.
So let's do that bad boy. Then at the end of my recovery, I will use Scarab Regeneration. I will pay 2, 1, 2 to bring Genesis up by 4.
It's almost like it's a great ability.
Listen, you gotta pick them next time. You gotta pick them, man.
Faster than that.
You gotta be faster. And then I will go into my armory phase now, and I will not. Yeah, I will not buy anything, I believe. Let me just one more quick check. Actually, I will. For 1, I will buy this right here. Let's flip this bad boy. Alrighty. Now I am entering my action phase. Well,
yes, you are.
Right off the bat, I am going to use 2 to traverse over to Jordy.
No.
Hey, Jordy, how's it going? How's the kids? How's the family?
Oh gosh.
And then we will enter.
I'll ask. Leave Gearwin be, man. Poor Gearwin needs a sensu bean right now or something.
That's it. Attack ass. Wait, no. Oh no.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna go Aster into.
It's time for Aster to make a stand. Okay.
I don't want that. Let's. You know what? No. Let's party. Let's go at Gearwin. Alpha Aster at Gearwin.
For a party?
You like that? You like that? And then one of these dice goes away, right? Because this was from...
Yes. Yep.
All right, so I will grab mine. And when you're ready, boom, 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 boom. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's do... I'm going to re-roll this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so mine is a 5-3. And then so now I get to, no, you have to do, if you're doing your defender support action first. Because you weren't re-rolling, right? Jordy, I don't know if you muted yourself by mistake.
Oh, no, this is intermission time. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Cosmic Conquest is our sponsors.
Cosmic Conquest is our sponsor. And guess where you can find it? On
Game Found.
There you go.
Yes.
Not Kickstarter. It is on Game Found. So if you're looking on Kickstarter, it is not there. It is on Game Found. You can check the links in the description down below. And then the way you can go ahead and follow it. And then also when you follow it and you back any of the, not back, but purchase, any of the editions of Cosmic Conquest, then you will get a free exclusive Clarity Mini.
Jordy, are you back yet?
Can you hear me? Mic check. Sorry
Yes.
about that.
No, it's
I was
okay.
muted. I was muted, but I didn't. Zach was doing such a fine job there on the intermission. I didn't want to just like interrupt.
Just
No, of
come in.
I
course,
was
of course.
muted. Uh,
He said I was muted.
so I can't reroll misses. I had 3
Yes,
misses in my
you
dice
cannot.
right here.
Correct.
So I'm just coming at you 2-1. Can't reroll misses.
All right, and
I
then are
do
you
add a
doing?
shield.
Yep, I was gonna say, are you doing any of your defender supporting actions?
No, I'm not doing any abilities. Do you have any abilities?
I do. I am going to use this. So in my final combat value, I have 3 or more matching symbols, which I do. The defending contender loses 3 health after combat is resolved. So you will be taking, what, 3 out of my 5?
Yes.
And then after that, you will take an
I
additional
will.
3.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm taking 2 out of your 5 because I'm adding
Yeah,
a
you only
shield.
have 1 shield. So 1 plus
Oh,
your 1 is 2. Yeah.
and then
And then 3 after damage. And I will
I can be
take
down to 5.
none. I do get a gambit point for hitting you for at least 5.
You do.
And we each get an experience from battle.
We do.
This goes to the discard.
Man, just got my butt kicked.
Then for my second, you know what? Since now, man, because I'm not gonna be able to do it, so might as well let's party. Let's go again.
Let's party.
Let's kill Gearwin if we
For my
can.
next trick. We're win. Okay.
Party guy.
So I will send Alpha Aster again at Gearwin.
Okay. I'm gonna come in. We'll roll here simultaneously. Can't reroll miss. I'm going to reroll these 2 shield to try to defend here. Oh, another miss. That's terrible. 2 and 1.
So you're 2
Sorry,
and
3 and
1
1 because I'm adding the shield for my thing.
Okay, so you're a
I will
1-3.
I will use reflective.
Wait. I still need to figure out if I'm re-rolling. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I will re-roll one of
I thought you
these.
said no reroll. My bad.
No, it's okay. I will re-roll this one. Okay. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. So I'm an 8-1 right now.
8-1. All right. Got. Let's see. What does this reflective guard do here? Add 1 double sword to your final combat value for each shield. Yeah, that's not gonna help. I am gonna just die, I think, here. Because you're doing 8. I'm only blocking 2 of that.
Yes.
So dead.
So
So when a unrivaled contender health reaches 0, it is going to come back at 15 health instead of 20. If an awakened contender goes to 0 health, you're going to remove any weapons. I'm sorry, you're going to do the same thing too for awaken. You're going to, no matter who dies, you remove any weapons that are attached. It goes back to its unrivaled side, and you're going to start at 15 health. It can then be awakened again if you choose to throughout the course of the game.
Sweet. And then
So that is your penalty for dying, and you also gain a gambit point for defeating an unrivaled contender.
Yep, so I get 1 gambit point for defeating. I get 1 gambit point for doing over 5 again. Because this is a different combat.
Yes.
And I believe that is it for my gambit points. Okay. And then I will go into Conquest. I do not own anything, so I cannot take that. And I will pass turn.
All right.
It's on me to bring us home for round 1. So let's go ahead and start by knocking out these cooldowns, getting some XP. You know, I like to get some XP. And then
more than I like getting it personally.
Really? So I am going to Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2, so I can activate your mechanized. Thank you so much for that, and restore
Yeah,
2 health. It's like free heals,
that's a pretty good ability. Pretty good.
and I want to get in on this fun. Everybody's fighting each other, and I'm not fighting, so I want to have some fun too. I'm not attacking Alpha
Why not?
Master
Why not?
because he bothers me. So, but I am going to use one of my actions to. We're all here. We're all good. We're all here together.
I even got a beer for you, man. Here, enjoy.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much. I am going to engage in combat with. Oh, hold on. I have. I'm gonna see. Okay, keep us. That's it, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Keprius is what I would say.
Okay, Keprius.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have Shadowblade attack Keprius.
Gasp, and for our French clashers, le gasp.
Oh, and guess what? It gets so much better. Watch this. So Dracaroth gives me an extra combat die. My weapon gives me an additional combat dice.
I think he's cheating.
And you're ready?
This is gonna be really good.
Yeah. Oh,
all right,
we're good. We're good.
You're good. Let's do this.
All right, let's roll.
All right. Attacker reroll now.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna. Okay, go ahead.
I am going to re-roll these 3. No, not you. These 3.
Yes.
Full damage. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Nice. And wait, hold on. I'm going to activate the other part of Mr. Durability. I can re-roll the 3 of my combat dice an additional time.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that fire.
So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to see if I can get
Yeah, I
some
was
more
gonna say,
double
why'd you
swords.
put 3 back to then pull the same 3 back?
I thought I had more doubles than I actually did.
Technique,
So let's see.
dude. Have you ever watched SpongeBob? Technique, man.
Here we go. Okay.
Nice. 1 less damage. I like it.
I like it. All right, sir. Would
right.
you like to finally re-roll?
I will re-roll 3.
Ooh.
There we
Ooh,
go.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah,
There you
we
go. There you go.
Putting up a fence.
Yep.
All right, what you got for me?
So I will activate the first alpha. I get to add 1 double sword to my final combat value.
Mm-hmm.
Then the opposing engaged contender loses 2 health for each planet that player controls.
That's fine. And that happens immediately, right?
Yep. So you lose 2. And then I am at like 3-4 now coming at you.
You're gonna take 2 of that,
Yep.
and then he's coming back crunch time for 2, 4, 6, 8.
So I take
You're
8.
defending 4 of that, so you're taking 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. You don't even get a gambit point. What a pathetic mutant. Oh my goodness. What a pathetic
I'm gonna
guy.
add all these dice. I'm going to reroll 3 additional, and I still can't get a gambit point.
That seems like a weird way to whiff. That's a weird technique.
That's suspicious.
There was not high odds that he would have whiffed on that. He should have. The numbers were in his favor. He should have got a gambit point there. But it's sometimes, man.
Yep. All right. We'll continue with the rest of your pathetic turn.
Okay. You want it? I'm gonna give it to you. Pause.
He's got nothing. He can literally only traverse at this point.
Yep.
And then go into Conquest.
He can't even traverse. He doesn't have enough experience.
Wait. We gotta get our experience.
Yeah. That is true. We get one.
Yep.
We got one.
Yep, he does.
That's fair.
Why am I laughing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna traverse to lose?
if we were playing a full 10 turn game here, I will say those point totals definitely go up and down,
Oh
up and
yeah,
down.
yeah.
A
When
lot
me
of these
and
armory cards let you steal points or make your opponents lose points, as well as gaining points in your favor. So there's a slight RNG
well,
aspect to it with the armory there too that makes it fun.
Well, also too, the through this gameplay, they're able to see how three different people play three different ways. You went more aggro right off the bat. Ryo came in. He's doing a lot more healing. He's doing big attacks. I purposely went for conquering planets at the beginning and then going for Genesis points, or Gambit points. So it's three different ways to play, and you figure out how you like it and how you like to play it.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something very, very, very cheeky. And Dread, I'm going to see if I can do this. Can I use one of my action points to fight you and then traverse to Earth?
You already used both your actions.
Use
You moved
those
and then you
actions from
attack.
moving to Evelon and then engaging in combat.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
I will pay my 2 to traverse to Earth,
Yep.
and then I'll go ahead and conquer it.
Yeah, well
You
done.
can do that.
Well done.
Yes.
And then you will gain 2 Gambit points.
And I'll
Point
gain
around.
XP.
So it looks like we're ending this session with me in. It looks like I'm going in last place, going into the final 7 turns.
Well, we also can do our end game bonuses, right?
Yeah, let's say if we were to end it here, say that we had played 10 turns and we were ending it here, we'd look at the state of the board.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to gain 1 Gambit point for each awakened contender you control. So I own 1, so I would gain 1 Gambit point.
I
have
own 1.
2.
I'm going to gain a Gambit point for each planet I control. So I would gain another 1 Gambit point there because I have 1 planet. For each home planet you control, you're going to gain another 1. So if you look at your unrivaled side on your contenders here, you can see what home planet it's from. So I have Zenith Prime. I don't have a Zenith Prime contender, so I won't be able to get a bonus Gambit point for that. For each 5 XP worth of unspent XP.
You get one there, Jordy.
I get 1 there. And then for every 5 XP worth of armory cards in my hand. I do not have 5 XP worth of armory cards unspent.
Me either. So look at that right there for everyone that's watching this video. Look at how Ryo caught up to me. He may not have won, but look at how quick those changes do. So if you've ever played something like Mario Party, these end games really do matter. How you play the game throughout the game really matters because it can give you a big advantage at the end.
Sure can. Yep. And there's also additional bonuses. There's different bonuses based on the game mode you play. Right now, what we just kind of went through was your core gameplay of winning by Gambit points and gaining your Gambit points through your criteria. But we have different game modes that are more oriented towards pure domination and last man standing, and other game modes that focus more on the territory control aspect of it too. So those, the criteria that you're trying to meet throughout the game changes altogether. Based on the game modes that you're playing, and we'll cover those on a future video.
Yeah, and this was fun. This was a good little basic intro into the game. Obviously, we hope that you guys take a look at it on the GameFound page that we'll make sure to post with this video. But yeah, we all think that you guys will love the game once it's out. It'll be a lot more fun when you actually have the figures, your acrylics, you're at a table with your friends, drinking, having fun. But even in TTS, this is a ball.
I'm going to say the first thing I'm going to buy, to go accompany with the game, I'm going to buy myself one of those dice roll racks that you see in D&D.
Oh, yeah.
So when I'm going to be extra, and it's for no reason at all. It doesn't add anything to the game, but.
No, I agree with you. If I can find somebody that 3D prints, I would like to make a custom Alpha Clash rolling thing like that. That would be real cool.
We might have those as a stretch goal. I'm not going to confirm nor deny that
Eh?
we will have that, but
Eh?
I don't know. Maybe.
Then you
Never
guys
say
may or may not have just gotten a simple preview right now.
Well,
I just know this. I
awesome.
will do it. But yes, but thank you everyone for watching. Again, it's on GameFound. Open beta is going now. And again, if you like this video, let us know. We'll go ahead and bring back into another round of it, or maybe even, I don't know, go over some other game modes.
Yeah.
Let's close it off with the classic table flip. You guys ready?
Let's do
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That was
violent.
That was violent. My goodness.
like that was a super aggressive. Like
I think it broke the ceiling. Is that what's falling on the table right now?
that is what's falling right now. Like it hit the ceiling and it fell back down. Like okay, like this. Okay, I can guess what happened. Someone got Griffey's. They healed everything back to they just started the game. So somebody has yeah. But
Very
again,
awesome.
thank you everyone for joining us. And can't wait to see you next one.
Yep, and once again, you have Jay Crane, Ryo, and Jordy. Have a good one, everybody.